Ms. Lyons, it is your claim that the defendant from whom you rented a room has some of your property and also assaulted you. The defendant says that that never happened. He has none of your property. He's got a cross-complaint. His cross-complaint alleges that you made allegations against him of assault, and they were false allegations. In addition to that, he says that you were late in some rent and you stored your stuff in his house until February, and he wants you to be responsible for making whatever room you had unavailable to anybody else because your stuff was still there. It is clear you didn't pay rent for the month of February. Is that correct?
For the month of February, no, ma'am.
Was your property there?
Yes.
Month of January, did you pay rent?
No, I didn't live there in January.
Your property was there.
Yes, ma'am.
Then you were there. Your property is there. You're there.
Okay.
Now, you moved out in December,
Yes,
correct?
ma'am.
Did you pay rent in December?
I paid rent until the end of December,
When did you pay rent?
the end of November for December.
And had you paid November's rent?
And I have paid November's rent as well.
And you have proof of all of that?
I have a canceled check for November, but the defendant would not allow me to pay him with a check. He always demanded that I give him cash.
That's all right. You get a receipt when you pay somebody in cash.
But I asked
You're
him for the
smart.
receipt, ma'am. He
Then you
wouldn't
moved
give it
out.
to me.
Now, I want you to tell me, you were there for a relatively short period of time. You found this room how?
On Craigslist, ma'am.
And you moved in when?
The end of September.
So you moved in October 1.
Yes.
And you moved out on December what?
December 22nd.
Tell me the circumstances surrounding your moving out.
Your Honor, I rented a room from Mr. Yoder.
No, I know that you rented a room from him. Got that.
Okay.
Now we're up to December 22nd when you said you moved out. Now I want you to tell me the circumstances because you just told me you were paid through December.
Yes, ma'am.
You said you paid your rent in November for December. He says that that is inaccurate. But if you paid your rent until the end of December, I want you to tell me the circumstances surrounding your moving out in December.
Mr. Yoder became very verbally abusive to me and would just fly off the handle at any given moment. There was no quiet enjoyment of the property for which I was renting, and it had escalated to such a point where I felt for my own safety, it was best for me to just leave. And I basically left with one bag and the clothes on my back.
So let me understand this. When you say he became verbally abusive, that was why you decided to leave?
No, that wasn't the only reason. Shortly after I moved into the house, I was told that he was going to have his ex-wife and child come live in the home, but he forgot to tell me that the ex-wife is bipolar and an intravenous drug user. And honestly, I'm so glad to see that person in the courtroom because it really took a toll on me just being able to enjoy the space that I had rented at that stage of the game.
Just a second. So that the configuration of the household changed and you weren't happy with that?
Drastically, staying up late at night. It was just an insane situation.
That I understand. Now, when you say he became verbally abusive to you, I want you to tell me exactly what he would say to you.
He would call me a stupid, and you're a stupid, and,
Those aren't nice words, and I wouldn't want to
I really
be
would
around
not
that
like
either.
to repeat anymore.